Steve Coogan has slammed Brexiteers and claimed they are Little England dinosaurs like Alan Partridge. The 52-year-old actor, who has played the hapless radio host for more than 20 years, said his character's archaic social views are now widespread. He explained Partridge would have voted to leave the EU, and said it was depressing that the public agreed with him. Speaking to the Radio Times, the left-wing comedian said, "The world has coalesced into a situation that is sympathetic to Alan, which for me is quite depressing. Sometimes I agree with Alan, but on Brexit I'm a Remainer, and I feel quite conflicted about it. He's definitely a bit of a dinosaur.Unbelievably. You look around at the world now and see that there are still broadcasters with full-on red-blooded Alan-like attitudes. We thought we had thoroughly debunked that.It just shows how little influence you actually have on the national culture." Coogan said he was conflicted about addressing Brexit in a new series of Alan Partridge. The hit comedy returns to BBC One next year with Alan's Little Englander attitude prime for unpicking the EU vote. However, the actor and comedian's position as a Remainer left him unsure over whether to take on the issue. He eventually decided to include the topic as having a fool praise something as a far more powerful indictment than just criticizing it. Also, Alan can be like the boy who says the emperor's wearing no clothes, he said. Because of their opposing political views, Coogan said he didn't think the pair would get on in real life. He added, "Actually, I don't think Alan would like me.If we met. Alan would say to me, 'Oh, stop being provocative.' Please say funny things, and just leave it at that." He added he had only recently removed Alan as an albatross around my neck. Coogan also revealed he was paid more for doing voices for Despicable Me than for all his years playing Alan Partridge. Asked if Partridge had made him wealthy, he said, "I suppose so, but only when I went on tour, really, not doing television." "I've made more money doing the voices for Despicable Me than I have for Alan Partridge." But what he has done is open doors for me and let me do other things. I'm very grateful to Alan. Asked if he has become Partridge-like, Coogan replied, "Alan is part of my DNA, but I edit my DNA and take out all the bits that are rational and are diplomatic." "So, there's a side of him in me," he added. "In fact, sometimes in the past, people have tried to use it as a stick to hit me with and said, 'Ha, ha, look at Steve Coogan, he's really like Alan Partridge.' close quote, to which my response is always, yes, I know. Close quote. Why is that terrible? Of course he said the character allows him to say things that, were I to say them as myself, would probably be career-ending. Coogan said that the character was a burden on him until he started working on other projects. He said, Alan was an albatross around my neck until about 8 years ago, when I started doing stuff like The Trip and Philomena. When I got an Oscar nomination for Philomena, I thought, well, I've definitely drawn a line under something. So, counterintuitively, I didn't want to do Alan, because I had to do Alan. I wanted to do Alan, because I wanted to do Alan. The actor has been vocal about his left-wing views in the past, and once said he would be keen to become involved in the Labour Party under a Miliband. Speaking in 2012, he said, I'm sometimes very left-wing, other times I'm a little left-wing, but I never go right of that centre post.